But I still highly respect any kind of producer, any kind of musician, singer, songwriter, because just like having the balls to do it, go for it and try it and maybe fail is already accomplishing more than 99% of everyone else.
I lock up and keep them. My secrets, too dangerous to give away.
Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. Today is a day that just simply sucks. It's just boring. I'm forcing myself to stay at home because otherwise I will be distracted in the studio, just sitting there playing around with sounds, making new music, the stuff that I absolutely love. But this right here is also part of being a music producer. First of all, doing a backup, very important. And at the same time doing all of the statements. As you know, I also run a label. So collecting all of the data, sending out statements to the artists as well as to all of the people I've collaborated with, all of the singers, songwriters are participating in my music. So for every single release, I have to make a statement, send out the money to them, which is highly annoying. I mean, if you've ever seen one of these files, they just go on and on and on and on forever. Like for just one of my releases, if it reaches 1 million plays, then there are 1 million of positions, and that's just Spotify. Then Apple Music, all other stores, it's an insane amount of data and I have to do everything correct. On the other hand, I also absolutely love that day, at least the end of the day, because then I know how much money the label made, how much money of it is going out to all of the artists, which just makes me happy, like being able to share all of that, share the success and give the people what they earned and what they made with their music, and hopefully they can take that money, invest it, make more music and just turn their hobby into a career, because that's how I started. But today, yeah, just a day that sucks. So let me take care of all of this and then we'll talk about something that I just have to address. So basically what I wanted to address was not being a sound Nazi. And with that, I mean, I've witnessed a lot, and I still read every single comment on this channel, and I talk to a lot of other musicians and I see what's happening. There are a lot of people out there that just hate any kind of music that isn't theirs. And I just don't get it. There are a lot of people hating my music, which I can deal with. It's fine. If you create something, there will be always people that don't like it. Trying to make something that suits everyone is at the end boring. So you need to have a balance of people that absolutely love it and absolutely hate it. Otherwise, it's really just bland. But the thing I don't get, and it's partially inspired. Yesterday I watched some Netflix documentations, the Avicii one, the Taylor Swift one, and it's really like there are people that just hate it, sometimes just for the success. Some envy what other people reached and just hate them for that. And sometimes it's just because they love techno and they hate every Taylor Swift song, they hate Billie Eilish. I, by the way, made a video a couple of days ago about Billie Eilish and everything you can learn from her, being unique, and I got totally trashed on the comments. But I still stand by what I said. Yes, sure, not everything we see about her is 100% true. It's like a little fabricated. I mean, it's entertainment. Also, this vlog right here is like just 10 minutes out of my day. It's not 100% reality. It's just not possible. And I would love to just address, and not all people watching are like this, it's just a small percentage, but try to be as open as possible. Honestly, any kind of music I listen to, I respect the people that created it. Even if it's trash, even if it's someone recording themselves on a toilet, yeah, that's trash, that's not really music. But there's still an effort involved in making it and being bold enough to then just release it. And if you love, for example, underground music, techno, tech house, and you're totally invested in the culture, that's fine, that's good, but don't hate on anything that is like commercial and pop. Because the people that created, they still went through a lot. Every musician is doing the same. So we among each other shouldn't hate that much each other, and try to be a little more objective. Listen to a pop song and be like, hey, that's not my type of music, but it's good. The singing is good, the recording is good, and usually it is, because these people know what they're doing. On the other hand, if you make very polished pop and there's someone making a very rough techno kind of track, there are things you can learn from it, because it will probably like hurt a little more, it has more impact. And both worlds, at least musically speaking, are merging more and more. Pop music has more and more elements of underground music has more poppy kind of vocals lately, with huge success if you just look at Medusa, Piece of Your Heart, and that kind of stuff. So please, please, please don't be a sound Nazi, just like love your little bubble and live within that. Listen to everything else. I just, like today while doing the statements, I had a little bit of time to actually listen to music. And I just, there's like a website where you can listen to songs no one else has ever listened to on Spotify. It's a little sad. It's actually really, really sad. But yes, there is a lot of trash among it, but even the stuff that isn't that good, there's always a certain something where I can learn something from. A technique I could adapt, an idea that might not be polished, but with a little bit of like adapting, it could be something really great. Sometimes you hear other people make mistakes and learn from that. But I still highly respect any kind of producer, any kind of musician, singer, songwriter, because just like having the balls to do it, go for it and try it and maybe fail is already accomplishing more than 99% of everyone else, because they're just too afraid to put themselves out there and have the possibility to fail. So just have those balls, make what you love, what you truly believe in, go for it. And if anyone hates it, just fuck them. I mean, like, if you like it, that's all that counts. There are enough people on this planet. So please, because I get these questions a lot, don't think about what kind of style to produce to be hip, in, successful and make money. Because once you figure out how to make it, it's already not trending anymore. So just do what you love. I started doing this a lot for this album that I'm working on. It's getting closer and closer to being finished. And even the newer 3 kind of songs are a little more like breaking rules and trying to be different. And I couldn't even tell you what kind of style it is. And just one more thing to all of the haters, the sound Nazis, the ones that just kind of, I don't know, are very bitter inside and hate everyone and everything and like to comment shit underneath of a lot of musicians' profiles and forums and like these nerdy, weird kind of people. Just go fuck yourself. Try to do what the people that you try to ruin and like hate on them, try to do what they do. I get a lot of shit for some of my videos, which is fine, but I want to see someone else that is able to daily vlog, has the balls to put it out on YouTube. If you hate on I don't know, Billie Eilish or Alicia Keys or whatever, just try to do what they are doing. They can sing really, really good. Maybe they didn't write their songs, maybe they didn't produce them, but the singing, they're really, really, really good in it. And I usually imagine these haters sitting at home, like in this South Park, World of Warcraft kind of episode.
We did it, you guys. We're totally heroes.
Nothing against World of Warcraft, I used to play it myself. It's a great game, but very, very addicting. And if you play it for too long, your life fails and you get bitter. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Do you know people that just hate any other kind of music? I love to be open. I love to listen to everything. And even if it's a really bad German Schlager with like the worst writing on this planet, very, very stupid, it's then in its stupidity, again, genius somehow. First day and I already completely failed. It's 4 in the morning, but I'm finally all done with all of the invoices, the statements, sending emails to everyone. Finally done. But it feels good. It feels good. It feels really good to share all of that money that I received from Spotify and all other stores to everyone that deserves it. If you got something by now, perfect. If you didn't get anything, this usually means that you didn't like meet the threshold, the payout threshold. Because let's be honest, we have 90% artists that don't make any money. And I wish this would be different, but it just isn't. A lot of money goes into promotion, into mastering. And we sometimes release songs that I absolutely love, that I think are hits, and we promote them as much as we can. But either we don't find any blogs, YouTube channels for these kind of songs, Spotify playlists, because either people don't like the song, sometimes the profile of the artist is too small, sometimes we're just out of luck and it just doesn't work. But usually when we release for an artist 3-4 times, we can at least like guarantee one time that it actually takes off a little and build up on that. That's just the hard reality. Like my first 30 songs didn't make any single cent. And even nowadays, I'd say I invest more my time and money and promotion into every single one of my releases than I get out of it again. Any other job would make more. And since it's so hard as an artist, we artists among each other shouldn't maybe hate that much on each other's art. So try it. Try to be nice. Try to see the good things, even the bad, and enjoy any kind of music. It's really inspiring to just listen to something that you've never listened to before. I will also link down below the website where you can listen to these Spotify songs never ever anyone listened to. Again, sad, but also inspirational. So huge thanks for watching. Tomorrow, of course, back again in the studio.
No secrets, no secrets.